You on the guest? I got you on the guest pass, so don't worry about it.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Donate to the because I like to pay for things. I support.
No, you good at the door. My wife actually runs the door, so like
Shout out to wife.
No, shout out to pulling up the things with no money. That's my favorite shit.
I'm still gonna drop a donation. I like to support financially. I know y'all spend money on this type of stuff. We appreciate it.
For sure, we do.
Appreciate
it.
For sure.
Yeah, nah, it's all love, man. I told that boy. I told you that too. You know, whenever you come.
Hell yeah. I'm pulling up with nothing. I might show up in the negative. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, fat boy, in the group chat, drop that card in the group chat so I can get the visual.
Okay, I got you.
Oh yeah, also send the bat signal.
I appreciate you.
If y'all can.
Next Saturday, I'll do that. I'm trying to roll this blunt, Ledge. That's why the show ain't started because
Wait, hold on. Yo, Ledge, can we smoke weed during the show? Because you put up super professional.
Right. Like, do we need to adjust the ambiance of this motherfucker? We need to get a bunch of stuff in the back. We can't have the regular ghetto shit. You remember when Drake Dennis threw that event in his basement next to the drum set? That's what he is now. That's true. You know what I'm saying? We about to get a J set up now. Now we about to get the TVs. Hold on.
I'm about to go put a suit on or something. Like, get my shit together.
No, y'all chill out, man.
Sam, get the good cups out. We got Ledge here. Get the goddamn good cups.
Yeah, the good cups. Get the good cups.
Yeah, get the china out the cabinet. We got company out here.
Y'all know Granny don't be playing that ghetto shit when we got good company around here.
Hell yeah, let's get it. Let's do a show today. Fuck it. Let's do a show today.
No, for sure. No, I'm just happy to be
here. Said, look, Ledge, I'm gonna be honest. The Discord, these niggas is kind of they negative. Okay.
Oh, I already know.
So my dog Sam say, did y'all bring another nigga with a list? Because the last one of the last he brought a list, and we was so confused, child. It was so many equations to use his voting system. I was like, child, I'm not gonna never use this.
One thing about the Discord, them niggas is
Battle Rap Stats. I think that's his name.
Yeah, Battle Rap Stats.
That's the homie.
Yeah, he cool as hell. It's difficult as a bitch to understand his system when you high. That's what the fuck was going on. They was in the chat like, what is he talking about? We all high. We don't never be that serious.
Yeah. You'll fit right in at the event, man. It's 420 friendly. You already know. We got Sky we got Sky Edibles as a vendor. So if you fuck with edibles, so yeah.
I like all things.
I'm gonna just go to Michigan. I'm about to say fuck everything. And just go.
Lo about to be at the event, levitating. She gonna be walking on the air.
It's gonna be a good time. But then after the event, we're gonna watch the Spence and Crawford fight. You know, so anybody that's attending, so if you're attending, you get to watch it for free. So
it's lit.
Wildin' for show.
Yeah.
Summer Madness, y'all niggas got it lit already.
Yeah, man. Summer Rain, man.
Dutch, cut the fucking show on. Dutch, cut the show on.
The show has been cut on.
We already late. We done waste this man's morning.
No, y'all good.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna haze you. We hazing you.
Haze, hey, I'm with it. I deal with Nico every day. So
shout out to my dog.
Shout out to my guy Nico TV, man.
Yeah, that infidel. That's my guy.
The show been on, Dutch?
The show been on. I turned it on, man.
Oh, Dutch, you gotta tell us when you cut the show on. We can't just be.
It's all good.
Here we go.
All right. What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
We is back. We got a guest today. We is lit. We don't do guests. He don't have no list. We is lit. We here to talk about battles and events. Welcome back to New Era Podcast. I am Big Low. And I'm here with the gang plus a guest. I'm gonna be unrude. I'm gonna let the guests introduce themselves first. Guest.
Hey family, what's good? It's Ledge, top tier podcast, vice president of Bar Wars, #1 league in Michigan. What up, though? We in here.
What up, though? Shout out to Michigan. Shout out to my state. Shout out to my state. You feel me?
Real Detroit shit, man.
Real Detroit shit.
Mm-hmm. Man, there's too many Detroit people in here today. I'm gonna have to go get my gun. Hold on.
Ain't nobody gonna get killed, Smack. Don't do that. Fat boy.
Fat boy Maine. Your favorite blogger's favorite blogger. Secretary of Defense, since the vice president's in here. And I just want to say something about URL real quick. Shout out to them, man, for holding it down for all these years. I think they catching a bad rap. The card they got for Summer Madness is a good card. Do not get it fucked up. I think they catching a bad rap. And we got to appreciate what they have given us, even if you don't think it's the best card of the summer. Shout out to them, man. They still holding it down. That's all I got to say.
Boy, Ledge already rubbing off on. Oh, boy. Pack it up, boy.
Oh, I'm not doing it right. Fuck that card. That's #1.
Cocoa bread.
Cocoa bread, Fred. My boy Ledge put up professional. So today I got on my suit and tie. Let's get to the shits, man. New Word Podcast. Right. Let's go.
Hey, so Ledge, this part of the show, it don't matter how professional you is.
Okay.
When we introduce Dutch.
Say some shit.
Say some shit, Dutch.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Keep it up, Buck. How we keep it up, Buck? How you keep it up, Buck?
Hold on. You tuck though.
You know what I don't understand.
I'm gonna ask again. Is you tuck though?
The nerve
Clone Tyrone.
of a nigga.
Clone Tyrone.
This nigga.
Yeah, I'm drowning in bills.
We drowning in bills and professionalism over here.
Keep it firm.
Battle rap lit for the summer.
It started slow, but they
go Dutch.
Go Dutch. Go Dutch.
Go Dutch.
Word the mother B.
Word the mother, son.
Come on, Dutch.
That's my word, B.
Yo, what's going on? This your boy Dutch KIB kid. As long as you keep it a buck, man. Hey, the Fiends cleaned off glass like defrosting the windshield.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Jay Mother effing Moore. That's one of my favorite battle rappers. I'm gonna take a real quick second. I want all the big leagues to understand this is a big talent, in my opinion. A guy that never really got a fair shot. I understand he had his opportunities, but any big league, you gotta book this guy. I promise you, he would not disappoint. He has never let me down in countless battles. You know what I'm saying?
Never is a strong word.
Listen. In the beginning, he had his choke. Beginning, he was choking, but ever since he got that fixed, he's been on a tear. He's been on a tear.
Dutch, bro?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dutch podcast. I like what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Shout out to Jay Moore.
Shout out to Manager Dutch.
Shout out to Jay Moore. Shout out to the good brothers at the Lock-In. Shout out to Rome. You know what I'm saying? Hunger Games. It was a good, dope event out there in Goldsboro, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And I had a great time. You know what I mean? Jay Moore versus Tink was a dope battle. Bose the Bambino versus Young Cannon was a dope battle. Bose is back. I'm here to say it. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, Bose.
Now, Bose still owe us a fade. I ain't gonna forget that. Bose, you said that you was coming back to New York Podcast after that battle, and you ain't came back, my nigga.
That be our problem. Liz, that be the problem over here. We allow it. So what'll typically happen is somebody hear us cracking too many jokes. They want to pull up. They don't like it. But we be like, okay, we gonna get some constructive criticism while we crack these jokes. If you prove us wrong, just pull back up. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta remember. Y'all gotta remember,
100% of the time, we've never got to pull back up, Ledge. Like not one time.
Never.
They
do not come back.
Talk to her.
They
They lose and don't come back.
Niggas get cold feet. Hey, but Bowles, y'all gotta remember he's still recovering. Like he just made it back across seas. Remember that nigga was stuck over there?
No way.
He
was a resident.
A suitcase right now.
He was a resident. Yeah.
That nigga.
I didn't know that.
That nigga was a bloke over there, boy. He was a bloke over there.
He came back with an accent. He came back with an accent, everything.
Hell yeah.
He be in beads with his eggs now, all type of stuff.
The gun bust, bruv.
He wasn't saying things anymore. He was saying things with an F, things.
Yo, the blicky clap, in it.
In it. It's crazy.
Oh no.
He came back tea and crumpets.
Shout out to Bowles, man.
Shout out to Bowles.
Bowles, man.
All right. I'm not mad.
But Ledge, we here to talk about your joint, right?
Yeah.
What you got coming up, Ledge? Tell the people.
So, been working very, very diligently around the clock for this card. It's called Summer Rain 2, the second installment here at Bar Wars. Again, the number one league in the state. We got a main event featuring the return of Shotty P, who hasn't battled at home in like 6 or 7 years. So it's like a homecoming. He's been doing his King of the Dot tournament runs and shit like that. And we got him in the main event against Chef Trez. And
let's go.
Yeah. And we pride ourselves on condensing the card so we can get 3-round battles. And so this is a 3-round battle. So this is gonna count, for Trez. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to Champion of the Year, where he ranks, they can't overlook this battle. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a 3-round battle versus someone that's that's known. He's not like a superstar, but he's a known person. You know what I mean? He ain't no scrub. So
shout out to you for understanding the assignment.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for understanding that them 3-round battles matter.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm about to talk some shit. All right.
Let's go.
Take that professional ass back on.
Loosen your top a little bit.
Yeah, no. Let me throw the cardigan in the laundry real quick.
Period. Let's go.
No, like I'm just sick of grassroots leagues with like 2-day events and 8 million run rounders on one card. Like y'all, I think we got to start knowing our audience, man, in 2023. Like nobody wants to be at events for over 6.5, 7, 8 hours no more, man. So it's it's like my job to make a condensed card, 5 battles, maybe 7 max, a few 1-rounders. But for the heavy hitters, make sure we can get a 3-rounder in there if we can, and people can go home satisfied, feeling like it wasn't a waste of time. And feeling like they can still go out and enjoy the fucking night, man. Because it's adults who want to still, like, everybody want to end a night, a Saturday night, just watching battles. Like, motherfuckers might want to go to a bar, want to go hang out. Like, they want an after party spot. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm trying to be really, really considerate of the people that, we try to throw these events for. So, yeah.
We fucking with it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Now we got a thing here, Ledge, on this show, right? And it's kind of new. So I'm warning you now.
Okay.
You're gonna have to inform us on the instructions, niggas. Now, if you don't know what the instructions, niggas, is, you got names in bold on the flyer, and the instructions, niggas, is the fine print, niggas, that we don't quite know.
Let me go ahead.
On the undercard. Y'all are the instructions to how battle rap work. That's what we see y'all as on the card.
Oh, for sure.
It was almost the address. I was like, oh, that's right.
Nah.
Y'all are the instructions.
I know one of the people in the instructions, but it's a few of them I don't know.
No, it's some for sure hidden characters. I ain't gonna front. But they got a chance to work themselves out of that name's sake. So you get the undercard veto. There's a new league here in Detroit. It's like, what is it, Highland, over in Highland Park, called Jews of Battle Rap. They're more than just like a league though. They're like a movement. They got music, art, poetry. They're actually, the day of our event, they're having a black owned like festival. like a whole bunch of kids, like a black-owned festival in the city. Like that's just so major, and that's gonna be like at 2 p.m. So, and those people that is gonna come from the festival is gonna come to our event. So it's like it works. So, and Vito is one of their artists. He's probably the most seasoned one. He's pretty good with the wordplay, and like he don't sound like anybody, which I always love. That's always refreshing to hear. So that's Vito. He'll be going against High Potency. He's more of like a pen type. Took a hiatus because he's actually more like invested in music because he makes really good music. I think he's been on a couple of scores for some local movies and stuff like that.
That's fire.
So that's him. C Still. If you watch any of like the
why you laughing? Why you laughing?
Cause this dude, man, this motherfucker is just stupid, man. He just in a good way, but he's just nothing but energy. He's in the Fonz in them camp. He's with the camp out over in Ohio. He's from Cleveland.
Shout out to
He's
camp
had some
out.
Yeah, he had some big battles. He's battled Ines. He's battled Truffaut. So his resume is his resume is not is not too shabby. His resume is not too shabby. And NSCJP, people are calling him Baby Calico, which is like a huge title to hold. Like that's because he talks that
off rip.
Like he got a lot of buzz in the state right now because he had one of the lines of last year here in the state when he was like, I really fed. What he said? I really so soft to feed my daughter. I'm a girl dad, and people went crazy because that's like in the pocket he said it in. Yeah. You like he said it with way stronger delivery than I did, but he go crazy though. Like, and he got that flow kind of like, and he's unorthodox. He's tall, so people instantly compare him to Calico. So this is gonna be one of those talk your shit battles. It ain't gonna be all that creative, complex scheming and shit. Like this is gonna be some GMB on that. And Dylan 5 times. I'm sure y'all familiar with him.
Hell yeah.
I see him in the
Crucible. Is it Dylan or is it Dylan 5 times?
Yeah,
so
no, it's Dylan 5 times. Another brother. Yeah, another brother. Another brother part of the camp out with Fonz and them. He's probably one of the better punchers, especially from the Midwest. He's like the young hope of Ohio, like the next one to come out of that state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we giving him Breezy Will, who is, it was kind of wild. He kind of came out of nowhere in the state of Michigan. He's up in Flint, from Flint, Michigan.
Shout out to Flint.
He is like he's probably our version of what Dylan is. He's like what people thought Saint was to the West. He's kind of like that. Like Mac Myron thinks highly of him. A lot of people. He 30 somebody on our platform recently, and people wanted him on the intake card and stuff like that for RBE. Like he's got a lot of buzz. He's probably one of the people that are everybody's hyped to see on this card. I seen Marv one said that's going to be battle of the night. So there's a lot of expectations.
Hey, Ledge, is that is he with like Money Mitch and them, or he's like
yeah. No, that's the one.
Okay, I think I seen him before. I think I seen him at the Crucible. Okay.
Yeah, he's special. He's special. So
if y'all don't know, Dylan 5 times is one of the rare battle rappers that I put in that same boat. That punches like what's my man's name? What's buddy name? The tall nigga that wear the sunglasses all the time. Tyler. Like they have very unorthodox punches, bro. Dylan 5 times is one of them. He's in that boat. You do not know how he gonna break the word in half or where he gonna split the punch, but it's gonna be fire. I promise you. Definitely fuck with him, bro. I definitely fuck with him.
I see somebody in the comments say feel like he name dropping Midwest battlers. That's funny. That's funny
in the Midwest, bro.
I am about to name drop since you mentioned JC because he did say he was pulling up to the event. So
shout out to JC.
Shout out to JC. Shout out to JC. But yeah, so those are the undercard names, and also Seabree the lyricist versus Shay Rack. That's a 3-rounder.
That's going to be fire.
That's a 3-round battle. So again, and I think people forget that. Excuse me, Seabree had a 3-round battle versus Torture earlier in the year. So
I think I started that battle and didn't finish it.
Yeah. So if she does well on if she does well on here, we're gonna have to start bringing up C Bree name.
Listen, I'ma just put it out there, bro. If you could like consistently book C Bree for whatever reason, please do. I've been waiting for her to get rolling. I've been waiting for a few female battle rappers that's like starting to make a move.
Yeah.
Like Fendi, I wish she would get booked a lot more. She don't get booked enough. If you could book Fendi more, that would be great. But C Bree, this would definitely make some noise for her if she was to get this win. But I think it will hold a lot more weight for Chirac if she could get this win because C Bree ain't no slouch. It's gonna look impressive. If
she's not. She's fine.
Gonna look good.
Yeah, I love this. This is my personal favorite. I'm so pro women in battle rap, so this is like near and dear to my heart for real. And they both are with it. Like they both was calling each other out before I booked this matchup. So
that's fine.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so that's gonna be one of the ones for sure. So I'm excited about that. And for those who are wondering, it's July 29th, and it will be free and live streaming on YouTube.
Let's go.
Look at
Let's
this.
go.
Yeah. Come on now, tune in. Let's go.
Yeah. So just
you could have definitely charged for a little piece of change, at least for these top two, but your main event and co-main event for sure.
For sure, yeah. I just wanted to make sure the people get to see what our platform look like, and then maybe if they see it and they see how awesome the production is, we got Rose Productions are literally top 3 in the world at what they do. So once and they're homegrown, husband and wife from Michigan. So once y'all see their footage, y'all need to book them because I'm seeing a lot of shaky footage out here. Like y'all got to invest in production. Production matters. The aesthetics matter. So
that's a fact.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
Don't cheat yourself. Do not cheat yourself. There's 2 things you can't cheat yourself on. One of them is definitely production. Man. So so get that. But yeah, free streaming on YouTube, man. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time, man.
That's dope. This is I'm gonna be in the building for sure. I'm pulling up. I'm definitely gonna pull up.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah,
it sounds like this gonna start right on time too. That's the thing. I gotta make sure I get there. I tend to be 5 minutes late. I gotta make sure I'm there 5 minutes early.
Doors open at 6:30. First battle we're scheduled probably anywhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock.
See, that's reasonable. People be saying, "Oh yeah, doors open at 4," and then the battle start at 8. Like, yo, bro, like, come on, man. At least y'all a little bit more honest. Y'all honest out there in Michigan. I respect it.
Y'all gonna have the good microphones, or y'all gonna have the Bobby Brown joints?
No, listen, dog. So watch our channel, man. We stick with the Rosés. But if y'all know Rosé's resume, they work with King of the Dot when King of the Dot does tournaments here. Do y'all? I don't know if y'all remember Ill Will versus Fonz.
Yes.
That whole card with my verse versus Cheddar, they filmed that. That was Rosé's production. They just they're just quiet, but all of y'all favorite like footage and people get like they don't know, but I'm like, yeah, that's Rosé's. That's the Rosé's did that battle, that event. You know what I'm saying?
All right. You went all out. That's what's up. I appreciate when
definitely gonna be paying attention to this one, watching this one. So
appreciate
smaller leagues understanding, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes you might gotta sacrifice the number of battles so that you can spend money elsewhere to give your event that feel, book the matches properly. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't
gonna lie, like, yo, bro, I recently just watched Young Ill versus John when it dropped the other day. Yo, it sounded like they was in a high school gym. Like the mics was terrible. Like you can hear the whole battle. It just sounded like they in an auditorium for a high school play. It just don't sound good. So yeah, definitely invest.
Ledge? Is it pit style?
Yep.
Pit style? Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be.
Oh, you was gonna have that feel. Okay.
Ladies First was like kind of my test to see what could we do with a venue like that. Shout out to Miles at Stuffed Hub in Southfield. And what I like about the venue, you got the performance. Everything is separate So like if you want to talk and have conversations, there's a lobby area for that. They got apps for that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lobby area for that. There's a full kitchen. So we have Kim's Eats and Treats there. She does like loaded potatoes, loaded.
Let's go. Feed the people. Ain't nobody calling that ledge event.
Hey, yo, Fat Boy, I'm gonna check my flights. I'm gonna check some flights. Real quick.
Dog, I'm a big fella. You think I ain't gonna have no food?
We fucking with it.
All right.
Wait, hold
on. Shout out to Ledge, man. Make sure y'all come out and support Ledge if you're from Michigan in the Detroit area, or you just live over in fucking Lansing or wherever the fuck you from. Just go over.
If I was in Milwaukee right now, I'd pull up. I'd take a little 6 hour drive. You know?
Yeah, it's in 21477 Bridge Street, Southfield, Michigan. So make sure y'all pull up. It's $40 at the door. Or you can get your tickets. It's say on Cash App. So I'm gonna drop the flyer.
Summer Rain 2.
Summer Rain 2. That's what's up. I think he having connection issues. I think that's why he dropped off like that.
Ledger figure it out.
Somebody tap in with Ledge real quick, see what's going on. I know he's too professional to just leave like that. You feel me?
Right. I got it.
What else we got though? We got a lot to talk about today.
The Mac, John and them. The Bullpen.
Did y'all watch John Young?
Yeah,
I seen that.
Was kicking the dog shit out of Young.
I didn't get a chance to watch it. I'm sick.
All three.
For all 3 rounds. Even when I thought, okay, in this third, Young Ill kind of he cooking. The John was like, nah, hold my beer. This third round about to beat your ass too. Like, watch
hold my stethoscope. He pulled up with the doctor.
Oh my God. Yo, Pat John been kind of absent for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. He was not like that versus Trez. Like the last couple of battles, it's not the same John, but that John.
I ain't gonna lie. After the first round, I was like, this battle kind of stinky. But second round, that John been crazy, dog.
Because Young Ill was like, he do what Averb was doing, where they just kind of. I
thought it was just me. I swear to God. Rapping. Yo, Fat Boy, I thought it was just me. I'm listening to, because like I was cleaning up and I'm just listening to the battle, and I'm like, yo, Young Ill sound like a great value Averb with like more words. It was weird. It was like he's stuck. He was stuck in like 2009. Like
where niggas just like there was a few bars here and there where it was direct to John, but like most of it was just like rapping. Like you wasn't really saying a lot.
I feel like he wrote his third round. I feel like he wrote his third round first, and then like the first 2 rounds that he wrote was like maybe after.
I thought the freestyle that he had at the end of the first was fire.
I thought that was fire
cooking. Yeah. But the actual written shit was like, I don't know what's going on here, but okay, bro, this is not it.
The third round, no, I actually liked Young Ill's third round. I felt like he got in his bag in that round.
Yeah, he started going crazy in the third round. The problem with the third was the round was short. Like the round was nothing like the first 2 rounds. So it just like ended up being a flat out 30 for me.
You didn't like none of it, Dutch?
Hell nah. That third round versus John went net. Yo, when he started talking about what he done for the culture and what you done for the culture, I was like, bro, he is talking to this man's spirit, his core, his soul, whatever. And the crazy part is he's getting love in St. Louis. Like they were cheering for him like he's from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I don't know if that was the best idea to release that Young Girl for.
I mean, to Dutch's point, I think initially in the first round they was reluctant to react to John. Like they was responding to shit, but not the way they was by the time he got to the second and third. It was like undeniable. Like, nah, this nigga's up here going crazy, bro. There's nothing you can do about it. You got to give it up. Like it is what it is. So I mean, shout out to John putting on a good battle. Shout out to Young Ill for participating in a funeral. It's all good, man. We
Oh, I'm tripping. I didn't even realize Easy had another announcement.
Nigga.
I didn't even realize what the title of our show was until I just seen it on the timeline. I
like what Easy's doing with this card, yo. Like, this shit is fire.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. So he got hold on.
This might not be for everybody though.
$3
It's an old head card.
I
see somebody say that. It's definitely an old head card.
Yeah. Maybe he'll throw some other shit in there for the newer people, but these first two announcements is not for everybody.
Hollow Man versus Head Ice. $3
crazy.
Oh, in the trailer, they showed a clip of Reed when he was battling Easy. He told that nigga, I see you got your teeth fixed. Well, these some new choppers too. Nigga, Easy might have lost low key.
He was up there dying. He was up there dying. Who taught Reed how to battle rap in the new modern times?
He said, you claiming Gutter City, and I don't see nobody. Sound like a ghost town to me.
Nigga. It was how he said me too. The Bay.
To me? Yo, let me run that battle back, man. Because Reed was saying some shit. Out the Reed, man. But now the announcements are fire. It's definitely for the OGs. This ain't for you niggas that's new to battle rap. You don't even understand Philly versus New York. I'm looking at this card already. I understand that the rapping is not going to be on par for what you get now from the Kid Chaoses and all these niggas that you see now. It's not going to be the same. If you expecting that, you might as well don't even pull up. Telling you now, you're going to be disappointed.
I wonder if he's going to do this for the whole card, though, Fat Boy. I'm thinking Easy's going to mix it up and maybe have some
I ain't gonna lie. I'm expecting it to be more the same. If y'all paying attention, I remember NH saying he was ready to come back outside. So if we getting P and Hollow Man, is like NH might be on this card. That's just a guess. I don't know that.
If they get NH, on that card, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go.
I'm about to go find my NBA patch jeans, my oversized throwback jersey.
Word.
White tees right now, nigga.
I'm going to buy a super big fitted, all that. Let's go.
I'm looking for my Timbs right now.
Fresh butters. I'm excited to see what the rest of these announcements look like, though. Like, this is a good rollout. So far, so good. I'm feeling this.
Yeah, and let me see. He got how many he's showing on here? 1, 2, 3,
just 2
4.
Right now.
So
you talking about
it's looking like I'm looking at the thing, like the
creative player shit.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 battles. We got 2, so 3 more.
And it's like the history behind it all. Like, these niggas gonna walk in here with pride for Philly, pride for New York. Like,
somebody said Joey
from that era. If Joey Jahad pop up on this card, my nigga,
that boy is solid. He is gonna be excited.
Yo,
where'd you see that?
Somebody put in the chat Joey Jahad. They just put with a question mark. Like, would that be a good person?
Easy released a little Mortal Kombat looking flyer initially, like before the first announcement, probably like a week or 2 before.
Okay. So somebody
must have pulled it up.
Oh, you right there, Fat Boy. He might stick with this theme for the whole card, though.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
It's September 9th.
You'll never know. You know what I'm saying? Some OGs still out there you can throw on this card, man.
That's a fact.
Easy. Good job, sir. Good job, sir.
And having it against Head Ice, like putting him against Head Ice was a perfect matchup. Bro. That's fire.
You ain't fucking this card up, URL. My dog made My dog said, I'm getting the OG. You ain't touching this one at all. I dare you. Yeah.
Make the call.
Let's hold on. Let's address John John's card, bro. The Mecca.
Yeah.
The Mecca.
First thing you got to know about this, just so everybody is clear, because I see my dog announcing it. Shout out to John John. Mm-hmm. The battles will be held on the 29th. It's not streaming live. They will air. They will air, though, the next day on Caffeine, if I'm not mistaken. I might be Caffeine or YouTube. It was one of them. So you will get to see the battles the following day.
What?
Oh, he got some instructions niggas on this cards too.
Oh, for sure. It's always some instructions niggas. If I'm not mistaken, the date was moved too at some point, or the venue was moved or something like that. So pay attention to the flyer for niggas who want to show up and show love to the bullpen. Shit might have been changed. You got to check with John, tweet the nigga, inbox him something. I don't know. But just double check. But it's a nice looking card. It's only 4 battles. So
it's more than
pull
that.
Up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think you didn't read the instructions.
The instructions. See what I'm saying? Gotta be careful, man.
I mean, but he still got a side of the bottom of the card. He had, Bonnie versus Lady Caution, E-Heart versus Cash Flow Rizzy, Cortez versus Philly Hayes, and then of course the main event, him versus J Mills. So.
Yo, why they book Philly Hayes against all the Spanish niggas only? Like,
yeah, I don't know how that. I mean, I know how that keep happening because niggas is not really thinking outside the box on how to market certain people. But I'm not against it. I like the energy behind what the battle could be. Philly Hayes been, the last 2 battles I saw him do, he was doing pretty good. He had some shit, so I'm excited. You don't get to see a lot of Cortez anymore. You know what I'm saying? But
how you calling the battle? Let's go ahead and do some quick predictions.
I'm clearly going with the vet. I'm clearly going with Cortez.
Facts.
The thing about battles like this is I never know how to predict the battle based on the fact that the vets may not show up and give a fuck entirely. That's not to say that the material they bring gonna be trash or nothing like that. You're just not going to get the same energy for Cortez, for Philly Hayes you would versus a Rum Nitty or somebody like that. So I don't know how the battle going to play out because Philly Hayes is not a crowd. So he could show up in there and be on 1 million and edge 2 of the rounds. You never know. So
I kind of feel the opposite. I feel like there's battlers like Cortez, DNA, Nitty. Like it don't matter who they face, they bring like the same kind of energy. Feel me? The same kind of It'd be on the same type of time.
Cortez is one of them. Right.
Crip, take a lap. They in this Discord wilding. Crip, take a lap. Put your phone down, Brody.
Damn, let me go see what they're talking about.
That's crazy.
Dutch, how you?
Come on, Crip.
Dutch, how you call it? Philly Hayes versus Cortez.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like I got core. I feel like Philly. I don't want to say Philly has stuff to prove, but I feel like this is a good test for him versus a vet. But along the lines of like what Fat Boy was saying, like you never really know how these vets will address some of these battles, rather approach some of these battles, on smaller leagues. But I feel like Cortez will prove a point. You know what I'm saying? Like I think there's some type of and it's in New York. I'm not gonna say that it's in his home, you know what I'm saying? Because Yonkers and Brooklyn is, is a distance, but like it's New York, you know what I'm saying? So there's a little bit of pride there, and I feel like he's not gonna slouch or not gonna slack in New York. So I got Cortez. I think Philly Hayes gonna give a good showing, and this will go forward in terms of his experience. But like I got Cortez.
Yeah. I like Philly Hayes' opportunity in this. Just because you're getting a name like Cortez, but also I feel like John is gonna be more willing to market him as a future name you'll consistently see on his cards. So
yeah,
he need a good win over a Cortez if he can get it. That'll help him out a lot to get booked more in the future.
Last time I saw Philly Hayes, Loso was wilding on him.
The last, I think what was it? Was it D Flames? Him versus D Flames on the bullpen? That's who I wanted to come back.
D Flames was
out his mind.
Bro.
He was out of his brain, bro. Bring him John. Bring back D Flames. Every card.
Mm-hmm.
That's your star now. All of that bad news. I got bad news for bad news. You ain't the guy. D Flames
You're not the
is
guy no more, bro. Move over, Antoine.
More bad news for bad news.
Way more bad news for bad news. You not the guy. D Flames.
Freddie, how you calling? You calling for Cortez as well?
Yeah, I got Cortez. I think I don't want to call Cortez like a gatekeeper or anything like that, but I know when he gets these battles against these up and comers and shit, he like to flex. He like to go crazy. He like to let them know that I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying? You still got some work to do. So I'm going with the vet. I'm going with Cortez on this one. Pretty clear. But I do like Philly Harris. I think he'll turn up.
Okay.
All right. Give it up for the ladies.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Give it up for the ladies. Lady Caution versus who was it?
Bonnie.
Lady Caution versus Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
This a good one.
Bonnie.
This a good one.
Damn, I wish Ben was here to do the Bonnie flow real quick. Come on, Ben.
Let me tell you something. I rode through New York the other day. Get your highway fixed, man. 95 is trash in New York. Hey, bro, they got a 4 miles worth of construction.
Oh yeah,
95, and it's disgusting. Please fix that shit.
Oh yeah, that's how they.
God damn.
That's how they keep the family in business, bro. Like that's the union, yo. Like this is New York is terrible, bro. Like they'll have construction going on for decades. You know how long the BQE?
Done, right?
We said.
Yo,
nothing changes when they're done.
At
too.
all.
Yeah.
You know, if you're from New York, you know how long the BQE has been under construction. I think that probably is like that's not I-95 because like I-95 coming from the Bronx. But like yeah, that's been under construction for like decades, bro. That's how the union stays in business. You could hire your nephew, your son, your wife's uncle. Yeah, like everybody gets employed by that whole strip of construction. That's everybody. Everybody eats off that, son. Everybody. Everybody.
Yo,
eats,
niggas
son.
had us driving on the shoulder. Like, we can't even ride on the highway, bro. It gets terrible coming through. I was like, man, what the fuck is all this?
Y'all got bad construction as well. I feel like they just pick the cones up from one main street and move them like right to the next one right over. So like you be excited, like, oh my God, they taking them cones up finally. And then you get over to the next one like, bitch, did y'all just sit the cones over here?
Yeah, they just moved them.
Dog, I'm so tired of driving in one lane. Bitch, I'm tired. I'm so
the
tired.
Little guy with he be turning them from stop to slow, and you be like, my nigga, would you turn the goddamn sign so I can get through here?
Then on like some of our main streets that they block off, you can't turn like left. You going down, you gotta turn left. Bitch, it's 3 miles that you can't turn left. You fucked around and missed it. You missed it. You can't turn left. Don't get caught there. That's like in Michigan. It's a part of the freeway that if you get off on this exit, you are going to Canada, and that the fuck is it. It don't matter. You better hope you won't get fucked up in this goddamn. You go ahead and you turn on this part of this turn. You make that turn. You make that turn, and you ain't doing shit but going to Canada for the next 3 hours. That's the.
I'm definitely the guy that looks around for the cops and still makes that left. Like, okay, nobody's around. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm doing that shit too. In a 53-foot trailer too.
You go ahead. Listen, you better hope they don't see you at that fucking border because they will take you down into the fucking tunnel and you will be down there.
In New Jersey, you got to turn right just to turn left. Yo, bro.
That's
fuck
crazy
y'all traffic, bro. Fuck y'all traffic. That shit is a nightmare. Nigga, I was in New Jersey one time. Oh, we gonna get back to battle rap. I swear to God. I was in New Jersey. Yo, I went to a place and the guy told me, you got to go down the street and turn left right here. If you turn right, you going directly to New York. I'm like, oh, I better not fuck this turn up because I don't got time to randomly go to New York in the middle of the morning. Fuck all of that.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I'm telling you, that's how it be with these cones. You go ahead and turn down that street. You ain't making no left for the next 3 miles, bitch. You gotta figure it out.
That sound like Queens. When you driving,
bro, that shit be torture. Like,
I was in Newark.
Cones up. Like, why I don't see nobody out here fixing the shit? Y'all just
nobody's working. It's mad lights.
Why is it taking so long?
Heaven's Gates and ain't nobody working.
Bro, you just giving us road rage. Like, I just want to ram my car into all the cones and knock them all up the street.
Yo. All right.
All right, we back. Bonnie and Lady Caution is a fire battle.
Mm-hmm. It's a big battle. I'm going to tell you why it's a big battle. Because Lady Caution has been on the tear. She has been having good showing after good showing after good showing. And in order for her to make enough noise to get back on the Wody list, she's going to have a big battle here versus Bonnie. Bonnie is, regardless of what you think about her, regardless of her past, she's not an easy win. You're going to have to rap. So,
and she had a good year last year.
Yeah, I don't expect Caution to just walk in here and dog Bonnie. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. But she need this win.
You know, she one of those. Bonnie, one of those lyrical miracle, rhyming all the syllables. Like she one of those.
2 fingers in a smack, let's get it popping. What Baby said?
But
2 fingers in the pussy, let's get it popping.
All right. So, Fat Boy, let me ask you a question. Do you feel like Bonnie gonna run into the same issues that Coffee ran into when she came back on her return? That ring rust?
I don't, bruh. I would like to think you're gonna get the same Bonnie you've been getting, because prior to her leaving for the baby and everything, she had already been hiatus before. She had done it before and came back the same Bonnie. So I would imagine it's not gonna be no ring rust or nothing different. I think she just only sat down because of pregnancy. I don't think she was, she was battling last year, so should be the same. Hopefully, any fucking way don't come in there.
She was battling pregnant and everything. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, she
got
was.
it.
She was.
How's the bomb?
Yeah, she ain't take like no Caution, super long break.
I definitely got Lady Caution.
I got Caution too. I ain't gonna lie.
Badly.
I got Caution for sure. But I think it's gonna be a good battle. It's gonna be a good battle for the Wody list. For Caution, she need a few more, but it'll be a good battle for her resume for the year.
Where are they battling at? My bad. I had left a little bit.
On the Mecca.
On the Mecca? Okay.
Yep, they bet this the John card we talking about. We went over Cortez and Philly Hayes, and then Bonnie and Lady Caution. Who you got, Freddie?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go with who been active. I'm gonna go with Lady Caution.
2 fingers in the pussy, smack. Let's get it popping.
Let's get it popping.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Bonnie, pulled the victory, but I'm gonna go.
She like a coffee, strong, square.
Square.
How's it been, bro? We need you to say that right now.
We need like a soundboard or something like that for that.
Yeah,
that's it. I was gonna ask that. Shout out to Lidge. He's still in the chat. Are these 1-rounders? Because that also matters too. I'm hoping that these the Cortez battle, Bonnie, Lady Caution, E Hart, Cashflow, Rizzy, and of course his battle. I'm hoping at least those are all 3 rounds.
The bold print battles should be 3 rounders, but if they not, I mean, you're getting to watch them for
battles,
free.
but they need to be.
Yeah, but I'm saying you get to watch them for free. I mean, if they 1-rounders, whatever, you got to watch free content. It ain't like it matters. You didn't pay for this, so
I know John's been through that before with the whole 3-round, 1 round.
Oh, he'll never do that again.
Yeah, I feel like he'd let us know.
I remember it like it was yesterday. It was he had Super Bowl.
Oh, you know what? We just talked about that. I'm sorry to cut you off. I wasn't going. Anyway, who the fuck was it? I just did a little wrap up with the Wody panel. We just was kind of doing like some mid-year discussion, and Tai said that E Hart and Cashflow Rizzy battle is 3 rounds. She said she asked E Hart personally, so that's a good indicator to me that the rest of those would be 3-rounders as well.
Yeah. Does E Hart need to win this? Does this mean anything for her to lose it, or what?
Come on, E Hart, you can't lose this battle, baby.
Because I mean, listen, we saw Cashflow Rizzy out last time, and she got busy. We're not gonna play. She definitely got busy. Even if you had her losing, I thought she was good in that last battle. So I don't expect E Hart to just walk in here and just get a flat out win. but I don't. E Hart don't strike me as somebody that give a fuck about trying to win Wody. I don't think she's that invested
she ain't
in
been
battle
on the
rap.
Spaces. She ain't been on the Spaces.
She's serious, man.
She tapping in. She be on the space every day. You know, she hosts her little morning space every day. She has not been on the space. So
I don't think she care about battle rap the way she did before. Like, she's been doing this a long time. So
yeah, but I can't say that she don't care. I can't say that.
No. I'm not saying she don't care about battle rap. I'm saying she doesn't like her interest in battling a lot or to be actively involved as much as she was before to like win a Wody or something like that. Like,
no, I'm not saying she might not care about. Yeah, okay, in that aspect, yeah, but I don't think she just gonna flop this battle. I think she gonna be E Hart all the way through. The only thing she might do is write a short round. E Hart don't write no extra short round, man. I want you to write decent length rounds.
You better walk in here and treat this shit like Summer Madness. You battling E Hart.
Yeah.
You better walk in here wilding, because this is a big win on your resume for your career. If you get it, like, better cook.
And she also got a let me make sure. She got a Shuni battle this year too.
Who, Cashflow Rizzy?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She getting some looks. Okay, Cashflow.
Facts.
Yeah, so you go ahead and you do good here, and you know, we looking at you, you know, for Wody, because all you need, she might need one more 3-round battle, but it's plenty time left for that.
Not to go backwards, but Wavington has been in the fine print for Bullpen for years. Like,
God damn.
Wait, who?
Wavington
since the Spit That Heat days. Like
bruh.
Yeah.
That's a nasty name.
Like, that's enough wavies and shit out here. Like, you know, much time for that.
Wavington
instructions.
Yeah,
he's been in instructions forever, fat boy.
He's versing Taj Millie. I'm not sure. I've never heard of him. And then there's Kawan the Rebel versus CNG Ty. I've not
heard of Kawan
the Rebel. Ty I'm familiar with. He actually is somebody I thought John was going to be able to market and turn into, you know, a star or make a popular name, but I think he had a good battle versus somebody. I can't remember who it was. I definitely enjoyed the battle, but since then, he hasn't really turned into what I thought he had the potential to be. At least not yet. Anyway, so if he have a good battle, don't be surprised.
Cruiserweight got to chill. He said Wavington is a 6-time graduating senior.
Okay, how y'all call in the E Hart battle though? Before we get too far off track,
I got E Hart winning clear.
Yeah, I'm not playing with the OG. I got E Hart. We're not doing that.
That's my dog.
Shout out to Rizzy though, because she fire, but
you in position to really turn up. You got plates, so I'm interested to see how you do this battle.
I got E Hart too. We, gotta go with the veteran here. This E Hart you talking about? We not gonna play on E Hart top like that.
Hell no. We not doing that.
And then we got the main event. Jonathan versus Jay Mills.
You know how this going.
Freddie.
Bro.
Sorry, fat boy. Sorry.
Jay Mills is another one of them rappers like we talked about when I talked about Young Ill earlier. Like, he just be rapping. He's not really approaching his opponent with attack. He's saying a lot of shit that's supposed to sound cool, just to the surface. Like, when you hearing it, like the rap sound good. But
we gotta stop letting him fly with that though.
Jay Small said,
he's not.
Shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap. Jay Small said Jay Mill's gonna tell us Bedrock sold 7 million again.
Hell yeah, because that's all he do is tell us, y'all probably laughing at me for not having a good rap career. But let me tell you this, like, we don't care what you about to tell us after
I
that.
know you got Young Money jokes. Bedrock sold 7 million. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, son. Like,
I'm still spending Young Money checks. We don't care. We don't care. Every time you say it, we don't give a shit. It don't help you win this battle, bro.
Yo,
Jay Mills, John John could probably rap on 65% and still whoop his fucking ass in this battle.
Do y'all all got John clear? I got John
clear. It's not gonna
this nigga says he said he gonna bring out Lloyd.
Yo, I'll be crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Here's the thing. I'm not mad at this being the main event,
Wait a
right?
minute.
If he pull up and start singing, and she's fine too. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Stop.
Y'all wildin', bro. I'm not mad at this being the main event.
Stop.
That boy not getting that point off.
Stop. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This nigga, Lloyd gonna hate y'all forever because y'all doing this. Y'all never. This nigga never comes back.
His fault, bro.
I'm not singing y'all one more thing. Trash. How y'all treat that man?
It's definitely his fault though.
Is it 5-2 or 5-2?
She's fine too.
It's fine too, but I still like to say 5.
I'm still inclined to believe it's 5-2. I don't really care.
Me too.
Stop. Y'all gotta
I'm gonna say 5-2.
Y'all gotta stop.
No.
You step it up though, Mills. Even Reed Dollars, he didn't figure it out. Like,
he
come on,
man.
You gotta stop with the bedrock $7 million.
No, it's a battle for niggas who remember, Jay Mills when he was in his prime.
Why?
Which honestly,
Jay-Eazy, take a lap, Jay-Eazy. Put your phone down. It's time for you to go and take your lap, bro.
Jay-Eazy, he's gonna
Mills, man. We just get unprofessional as shit.
Because he's not gonna win nothing.
We're gonna have to bring Ledge back up to talk about certain things because y'all don't know how to fucking act.
Yo, come talk about Mills, Ledge.
Ledge, unmute yourself. Let's talk about Mills.
It's nothing professional to say about Jay Mills. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I got you getting smoked, Brody. I ain't gonna.
I ain't got shit good to say about Mills either, man. That nigga been living off of Bigg and My Trouble or What for like his whole life, bro. We ain't doing that.
Hold on, Ledge. He got another one. He got another one. He told K-Shine, who taught you that little growl? That's the other one I like. But other than that, that is it, my nigga.
He said that.
This nigga edged out a victory over Sire Castro, bro. That's his biggest dub in battle rap, bro. He edged out Sire Castro with Diddy's aid outside.
All right, so is Jay Mills
sweaters and cars and shit?
Is Jay Mills is his legacy overrated in battle rap?
Yes.
Yes,
it's severely overrated. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Easy, but I'm gonna say this anyway. P another nigga that just be rapping stuff when he think he like these niggas just be rapping. And I get back in the day, that was the thing. Like these niggas was rapping to get record deals. They was not rapping competitively like they do now. It's not the same. But bro, please don't get up here in the trenches and just be rapping bars. Come on, son.
Stop.
Come on.
Anyway.
Please don't.
Okay, stop it.
Anyway, John, if you even kind of lose, we gonna smoke you. So you go ahead and make sure you do.
Round, John. We smoking your boots.
Yeah, you lose a bar.
Yo,
yeah, you gotta do well. You gotta do real well. Please.
Man,
yo,
he better
no.
Oh
Hold on.
I can make it better.
He better not lose this nigga, man. They might as well bring back Corey Guns, man. Fuck it. We just anybody battle.
Ledge. Stop. Ledge. Stop.
Wait
a minute. Stop.
Hold on.
Corey Guns. We fine.
Stop. Wait a minute.
What was the name of that shit, bro?
What's the name of what?
You can see the thoughts of
Nah,
I'm tripping.
Anyway,
I'm finding that. I don't care.
this event's supposed to be. When is this one? Let me see.
Hold on, y'all just ain't gonna let that nigga not. Y'all gonna let him get away with trying to sound like Rick Ross on Bedrock though. Y'all don't remember that at all.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello,
Gorgeous.
No.
Yo, ain't nobody ever talked about that. And I was just all these years, I'm like, dog, y'all don't see how this nigga sound. He don't sound like Ross.
Oh my god.
He was trying to
doing too much.
He was trying to figure it out.
He's trying to figure it out. It's crazy.
Oh,
He stole this flow bar for bar.
Oh boy.
Bar for bar, word for word.
John Kerr go down. What you said, Fat Boy? It's on the 29th, but it air on the 30th.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in
I believe it's caffeine.
there,
I'm not looking at the flyer, but I think he said it's airing on caffeine.
That's weird.
He said it say you can purchase events at themecca.eventbrite.com. So y'all make sure y'all pull up.
Since you know you're the league owner and stuff like that. You run shit. Why do people do that? Why do you have it one day and have it air the other day? What's the point of that?
Well, in his case, it was just probably scheduling conflicts. The people he's dealing with probably aren't good with live streaming either. There's really only a few niggas that can do live stream events properly. You got Ruin Your Day. You got the people who work for iBattle, obviously Black Market Media and the Rosés. Those are like the only 4 to 5 I know that can do live stream. So you know, or the venue that they got terrible Wi-Fi, so they probably can live stream, but the Wi-Fi is fucked up. So like, fuck it, let's just record it and then just drop it the next day. That's usually what it is.
OSBL should have did that. What was that last week? That was rough.
They try.
That was rough.
Ledge, ask you a question.
Yeah, what's up?
How big of a deal is Young Ill coming back to battle Big K?
I mean, it's a big deal, really, based on like his brothers being on the card. If it was a standalone, I'd be like, oh, this is cool. And I think people are judging it. Like, I think for this to be the third like battle on the card, like that lets you know the quality of the card. If this was the main event, I would look at it much differently. So I guess I'm looking at it with context. So yeah, based on his brothers being on there, this is what I heard the first time, all 3 of them on the same card since like 2014, 2015. That shit, that's major. And Ill last return, I got him losing to Rosen to was it Briz? But I didn't think he was bad. Yeah, I didn't think he was bad.
That battle, all right, I'm gonna say it because niggas.
Wait, John was after that?
Mad. I don't care who mad. I don't care. Yeah, John was after that. I don't care who mad. Yo, bro. Young Ill was really good in that battle versus Briz. I don't know that a lot of people cared to really go back and pay attention. That battle is closer than y'all think. Y'all better go back and watch that battle, bro.
I don't know.
Even if he lost, he still was, especially in the first. There was a lot of good bars in that first round that was slept on.
I remember feeling like really it might be 1-1 going into the third, where I felt like it should have definitely been clear to Obers, but I do kind of remember like you might be able to punch for 1-1 right now.
Yeah, some of his returns been good though. Like when he came back against Briz, and like, you know, I'll always give people benefit of the doubt, bro. You just come back, you're gonna be rusty. You ain't gonna pick up where you left off. So I thought, I mean, his return was better than all the J Mills returns and shit like that. It's better than
his best return was against Daylight. To me, that was his best return.
Every time somebody say J Mills, we gotta do stop.
Wait a minute. Stop.
Oh no!
But yeah, no. I think
I got a question. I got a question for everybody. Is Big K, because he's benefiting badly, is he being fed a Cody run?
No.
Ooh, that's a really good question.
We're not gonna do that, because if he wasn't doing good with the place that he's been given, I would say, like, why wouldn't you want to see the next big matchup if he just did really he just smoked A-Ward? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, you got A-Ward, Young Ill, and Mook on your resume.
You beat moot. Like, yeah, he should get. This the thing, Young Ill. He might kick his ass. Like, Big K might kick his ass. He's just on that type of run right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you fumble the pack here, this would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see that happening. I don't know. Young Ill gonna have to be really good to kick this nigga ass, unless people just gonna give him you coming back and this nostalgia because you're on the card with Verb and Hitman, and they give him like participation points. I got Big K kicking his ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I agree with Lo. Like, for sure, they're giving him, like, they're trying to make sure he gets that Cody look. But, like, as she says, you got to earn that right.
Yeah, you still got to do good, right?
Yeah, so I'm with her. I feel like this battle, though, it's like there's no gray area with this shit. Either, like she said, either Big K gonna kick his ass, or there's going to be like a really good back and forth, and we're going to be like, yo, this was it ain't going to be just it was cool. I don't feel like there's no gray area. Either it's going to be really good or it's going to be a mud stumping for real. Like that's
because I don't see Big K taking off the gas, and he got like one of those styles that fans like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the way he rapped, the conviction.
Young Ill, he doesn't have a, how do I say this without being disrespectful? He don't have a style that is going to combat what Big K does. Like, it's more entertaining, and he's gonna have some good material in there, I'm sure, here and there. But is he gonna be able to stand in there and go ball for ball, punch for punch with Big K? No. Back in the day, it's a lot closer of a battle. You know, that era warranted the style he does. But right now, watching it is not gonna hit the same, and Big K gonna be up there going crazy, bro.
The punches is more digestible, it's more relatable.
Absolutely.
That shit gonna be landed like Young Ill. You gotta come crazy, bro. You gotta pull up and go crazy.
Yeah, because watching Big K snap for 3 minutes and then Young Ill pull up and you just rapping shit, and then randomly a few bars hit, bro, it's gonna look like a dog walk.
Yeah,
it is. It's gonna look bad.
And Big K is good at angles, and like there's a lot of shit. There's so much that he can talk about with Young Ill. Like, to me, the most dangerous attributes in battle rap is an angler who can punch. Like, that combination, like, I can talk some shit about you that really happened, but then I'm about to end it with an incredible punchline.
That's like that's what makes my dog Fonz so fucking dangerous.
That's what makes Fonz dangerous. Yeah.
Fonz is fucking lethal, bro. When he get to say some shit to you, bro, I'm never gonna forget the way he was talking to Easy in that battle, bro. Oh, he was saying some shit. I'm like, my dog kind of up here getting beat on. I don't know how to explain it. Easy in here getting beat on, bro. Sorry. Good battle, though. Shout out to Fonz, man. We got to get Fonz back on the show because he's another guy that did not come back.
Yeah.
Fonz, hold on. Fonz, you said
you
said you was the best puncher in the world, and you wasn't losing to nobody in that tournament.
Not
and then
the
when you
city,
lost,
the world,
and you didn't come back.
Stop.
We never forgot.
This is where you messing up, fat boy. You got to talk to ref. Talk to ref to get the Fonz.
Like, ref be in the chat sometimes.
Ref be in the chat. He
that's
be
what
in
I'm saying.
Like, that nigga ducking.
Yeah, let ref know. Ref, your man's ducking.
Your man's is wilding. He owe us a fee. We're gonna ask about the tournament. That's the first question we ask.
Hitman, when we get around to your battle prediction, we gonna need to talk about it.
I know what Fonz waiting for. Fonz
you ain't pulled back up, sweetheart.
Yeah, that
you ain't pulled back up, sweetheart. Hitman, come outside.
That Fonz and Suge gonna be. That Fonz and Suge gonna be crazy.
That was the number one, Ledge. When Hitman came up here talking crazy to us, bro, he was so mad. We wasn't giving him a chance against Easy. He got his fucking boot smoked and never came back.
He made bags and bodies and never looked back.
Stop.
Yo,
come your ass back.
Ledge, is the response to culture is giving URL warranted for this card?
No.
What they saying,
is it
though?
warranted? I'm on the timeline. I'm seeing people say the card is mid. It's not a good look. It can't fuck with RB. I'm kind of over the comparison. Like, it was cool at first, but I'm over that part.
Right.
I'm looking at it now like, okay, is this the best Summer Madness card? No, not on paper, not even close. It's not the best on paper. But if you look at the names on the card, you're getting some of the premier battle rappers who actively still do this at a high level. It's not a lot of niggas left outside of who's on the card. So I'm not hating on the card. However, my only point was I was expecting to get at least one battle that we didn't kind of name. Like, maybe there was something that we didn't see coming is my only issue with the card. But top to bottom, it's a good card.
It is.
You're not gonna lie.
It's a good card.
But would we be happy if they randomly said, yo, you getting Nitty versus Lux? We would be happy. That would make the card crazy. Right. Or if it was Chilla versus Lux, or, you know, JC versus Verb. I mean, I know he on something that we didn't see coming that, you know, would add to the level of anticipation of the card finally happening. Because as is like, I like the card, but I'm not going to lie and say I'm excited like I would be if it was one or two more big battles on here that I didn't know about. We've been naming all these battles. So I'm asking, is the heat warranted? Because it's URL. We expect you to give us the best card of the summer. And right now, obviously, the comparison is there. I don't think y'all winning that. Because that next announcement with RBE about the... Bro, them niggas...
What you think, Lad?
Go ahead.
Lad?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I fuck with the card, personally. I said before the shit was announced, I was like, at the bare minimum, like the lowest tier, and I said this to ref, so I can say this in confidence out here. I was like, at minimum, Fonz, Jerry Westish should be like the lowest grade, like as far as stars on the card. So if you working from Fonz, Jerry West on up, then that's a really good card. Now it's only 5 battles, and we know historically, Summer Madness ain't never had 5 battles, so they're gonna throw one or two more on there. But I fuck with the card. I did a mock of what I wanted. I wanted Rock versus Lux, and I wanted Cal versus Rum on the card.
What? You wanted Rock versus Lux?
Yeah, I want to see that. Like, if y'all fuck with Rock the way y'all say y'all do, give him one of them guys. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's a good
I ain't
point.
mad at it. I ain't mad at all.
Like show some real appreciation, like y'all claim y'all do. Give him Lux. You know what I mean?
I think it's more Tay-Rock not wanting to battle Lux than it is Lux not interested in battling Tay-Rock. I think if they called Lux and said, we got Rock, I don't think he'd turn the money down for it. I think he's battling them, but I think Tay-Rock has consistently said, yo, Lux kind of one of the reasons I'm here. I don't want to battle Lux.
Yeah.
So that may be the reason why his name is not coming across the desk as an opponent for Rock, but I don't know. I'm not mad at the battle if they book it. I think it's definitely a blockbuster announcement because, Tay-Rock been around forever, and he's been holding it down for battle rap forever. So
to Jay Smo's point, I see him kind of trying to rehash what I said. But when I mean show him appreciation, yes, he's get regularly booked, but he's also done over the past year or so. He's done nothing but favor battles. Like so. Let's put things in proper context. Like battling Snake Eyes, battling Kid Slade.
Swervo.
These are favors. Like this is the Rum Nitty rollout. Remember when Rum Nitty was giving shots to Don Marino and drugs and shit like that?
Yep.
So like y'all know what I mean. Like give him like one of them because he only got Lux left, right? Like who else after Av and Lux? Who else would y'all want to see Rock against?
Oh, he still got to battle Verb. He ain't battled Verb there, did he?
He battled Verb.
Oh yeah, they did battle. Damn. Okay,
that was in the jet hanger in the little white, the white padded room.
Damn.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Rock and battle.
The jet hanger is crazy,
bro. All the dead hangers.
That's crazy. Like the Guile stage at Street Fighter. That's what he was.
That's when Chilla went crazy on K-Shine, right? When he had the mic issue. And
for the wire.
He had the response to the it was that call.
Damn.
Somebody said that was Bejeweled Rock.
Bejeweled Rock.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was the Sesame Street era. That's when we were doing cosplay setups.
Yeah, nah. I fuck with the card though. I fuck with it. They just didn't throw like you said, a surprise. It was pretty predictable. And that goes to the battlers though. Like I think they over sell that they own the card. Like DNA pretty much told us him and Jerry West was gonna be on the card like weeks ago. And that's not good. That's not good because
do you think Nitty and Ace should be on the card?
Yeah.
And that was my next question, because we preach all the time, especially on this show. One thing we gonna say: promo. And so for them to go as crazy as they have with the promo and then not end up on the card, does that send a bad message to y'all? Y'all think? Like,
no, you know what it was? I think and this maybe I'm trying to come from like a behind the scenes point of view with this. I'm assuming that their rollout was just too late. I'm pretty sure by the end, because their rollout happened started 2 weeks ago, where it really took off and the buzz was created. I think about that time, I'm pretty sure deposits were sent out already and things like that. So and you have a budget for these type of events.
That's because they were supposed to book Calico and Nitty. That's what was supposed to happen.
Yeah. So
in June, they could have had that booked way the fuck back then.
I see a lot of people saying, Ledge, I just want to ask you real quick. Does Ace really deserve Summer Madness look though? Especially against
you
think so?
Yeah, I think he's been on a nice little run. I think he got Truffaut out of there. I thought he beat Arsenal. I mean, you beat Arsenal. I don't think you shouldn't get somebody like a Rum. I mean, so
one day we gonna start telling the truth.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. I'm all for truthism. Let's hear it.
Yeah. Let's talk about it, love.
Let's hear this.
It's Ace.
Don't miss words.
What he said.
Go ahead. What he say?
Let's go, Lo. You from Detroit, Lo. Don't do that. Let's go.
Okay, so Twitter is a small place in battle rap. Yeah. I looked at some polls on YouTube, both over 6,000 votes. Rum and Ace was voted. They didn't want to see that on Summer Madness. So, and it was a hefty no on both polls that I seen. Pause again if necessary. But okay. Ace gets through a battle clean to y'all?
No. We're gonna tell the truth. No.
Why does that deserve a Summer Madness? He literally, I'd rather see him and Nitty on a volume.
I can see that.
He struggles he fumbles words. He was on a space battle the other day. Shout out to We the Fans and Frank. They had a little thing. He battled Cuban. He stumbled through that. Like, it's like a thing. I don't know what it is, but bro, y'all, I feel like why he get the passes other people don't get. You know what I'm saying? Like, why he can continue to stumbly and trip up on words and have that. Like, why do we get that a pass and that can make it to Summer Madness? There's a lot of other battles we're real sick at.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody for him to battle.
But I got the answer. You might not like this answer, but the answer to your question why people still is because he does everything else that the others in his like.
But he's still not convincing thousands of people on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. Twitter is a small space for battle rap. I know it feels like a large space, but no, it's over 6,000 votes on both of those that say they didn't want to see that on there. I had people arguing me down. I'm like, I'd have rather seen Nitty and Cal and my tweet was that because of some ways that they are limited with certain battle rappers that they cannot book at this time for whatever reason or another, they have to book the matches people want to see. and I know that this small portion of Twitter who feels like they are the their opinion in battle rap is the opinion. I know that they think Rum and Ace was what people wanted to see, but it wasn't. The fans would have rather seen Calico and Nitty. For sure.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
Averb and Swamp should have been booked for this card. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it looked like on paper, this particular one. They've been selling this fight for a year now. This fight was sold. You got Averb is one of the it has taken the place of Surf in the way that Surf was constantly talking about battle rap and keeping certain conversations going. He goes about it a different way, but you got him on here. He promoting a battle that's not booked, basically.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason, that's not booked. Maybe the pricing was too high. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about what the budget looked like, but it feels like, yeah, it's certain matches y'all can't book because y'all don't have good standards with certain battlers right now. But there are still matches that could have been Summer Madness worthy. Because, okay, think about this. Tay Rock and Ab, Cal, Nitty, Averb, Swamp. That is a Summer Madness card.
Yeah.
And then you book DNA and Jerry West. And then you can even book Shotgun, Suge, and Fonz. That is more Summer Madness to me than Ace and Nitty.
I think URL might have dropped the ball here, and I understand that Verb might have priced himself out based on knowing he got another look on RBE coming up. If he take that one, ARP might pay better in that situation. But here's my thing with this, and I might be wrong. I'm just speaking from what it looked like. I truly believe that URL has dropped the ball on not getting Verb versus Swamp for this Summer Madness. And I'm saying that because you need Swamp to do well. Like, you need another elite star or somebody that's like on a win streak to do really well. Mm-hmm. And with Swamp having the type of career he's having over this last year and a half, almost winning a tournament, beating Nitty, Fonz, et cetera, he's been doing really well. So to beat Averb on Summer Madness in Houston would be a big fucking deal. Like, so I feel like financially, whatever Averb was asking for that battle, I feel like the price was probably worth it. I think Swamp could kick Verb's ass and then might pan out to like, yo, Swamp is a legit star now, depending on how this battle turned out. Like, it would have benefited y'all. So to let this battle not happen is kind of like, man, y'all might have missed something that was going to benefit y'all long term. This would be good for y'all.
Yeah, them niggas need they need about 3 or 4 of like the Fonz, Swamp, and Jerry West has to do well for them. Because there's no middle between the top tiers and those guys. Because they I'm hate to say, sorry, Mike P. They looking past you, guys like you and none. They ain't fucking with y'all. So let's just keep it real. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna go bypass y'all, which are like the gatekeepers, the workers, all that, and they're gonna go for Fonz, Swamp, Jerry West, and then they're gonna still go past y'all again to look at the promising cats like the Souffleur Souls, the Foots, all of them. So like, there's no room for that type of skill set there no more. So yeah, I agree. Swamp needs to be on these cards. Jerry West, Fonz. Those are the 3 that they're kind of banking on because they're kind of like teetering. They're not top tiers, but they're not scrubs. And if you see their names against a top tier, you won't scoff at it. You'll be like, okay. So those 3 are URL. They're banking big time on them.
There's another name emerging that I think got overlooked. And I also feel like maybe even more so, they dropped the ball. Chef Trey should be on Summer Madness. The year he having right now, regardless of how you looking at it, he should be here. Like, his name has been active versus some of Battle Rap's best, and he out here putting on. He's not just, even if you got him losing, he's not giving you shit performances. He really putting on, whether it's Show Off, John, New Jersey Twerk, Small Leagues, it don't matter. He about to battle Shotty P on your card. Like, he's out here working, bro. Mm-hmm. So for him to not be on Summer Madness, and he's somebody that can prepare in short time. He don't need 3 months to write for a battle. You could have got him an opponent. Somebody. I think, bro, Real Sick I think anybody would have took him and said, all right, I'll battle Chef Trez on Summer Madness. He deserved to be on the card, bro. I'm sorry. It's other niggas that's gonna be, rooting for him to do well, just like I am. And at the end of the year, we gonna be like, damn, he don't have Summer Madness on his resume. He don't got Gnome. He just got, some regular cards he showed up on. It's gonna look crazy. How you had that crazy of a year and you wasn't on the biggest cards in battle rap?
Yeah.
And he didn't battle on that Trenches card. He didn't battle on that Trenches card too. And I feel like if an artist is loyal enough to you to do stuff for you outside of contract, you should. That's another reason to reward them. Imagine. You know what I'm saying? A point that Mike P made is that the league basically sets the narrative for your career based upon the opponents that they're booking you against. And when they are booking you for these certain matchups in the card, and like you can't have Averb and Swamp main event on a banned 1 round. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, it's Averb, but you didn't give him the caliber of battle that would have taken his career to the next level, like a main event, main event, even a middle of the card battle on Summer Madness against Averb 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when does it become a reward? Like, when do I'm doing well and it seems like the next step for my career is this battle on this card, and like, why do they drop the ball with certain people so many times? They've been trying to book Averb and Swamp in 2 more years from now.
I feel like
when nobody cares.
I feel like I never really thought of URL having like a reward process. Like you do well here and you get on Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like for the past couple of years, when you talk about Summer Madness or even Gnome, you just think about nostalgia, to me at least. Nostalgia and box office. The battles that happen that of the newer guys that are on the card usually were either surprise battles or a battle that stinks. Yeah, exactly. So it's like
us Z to Dropout versus Souffleur So on Summer Madness, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But like if you look at the actual card, it's filled with guys that we know and they are box office. This card, this Summer Madness, I think is cool. I think it's good. They did check some of the boxes in terms of nostalgia and box office. But, could have been better? Could we have booked some other battles? Sure. But that kind of delves into like the behind the scenes, and sometimes we don't, as fans and supporters, we don't care about behind the scenes. So we just want the battles. But sometimes the behind the scenes kind of hinders a lot of the battles from actually going on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You have a set date. You book the venue. You have a set date. You gotta try to get negotiations to happen between you and the battlers and come to terms. Sometimes those terms don't come into you guys don't agree to the certain date or rather a certain point to where they have to prepare for the battle. So let's just say, okay, it's 2 weeks. We agree on the terms. Damn, it's 2 weeks now. He got to prepare for. It's gonna cut into his prep time. So a lot of these things you have to take into account. When these battles don't get booked because the simple fact that, all right, you know what, I want this, can't have this. Okay, then we can't do the battle because now you're cutting into my prep time.
And here's the dilemma, real quick. The dilemma with the league is with URL specifically. When they try to break new artists, the fans aren't receptive, so they got to rotate the same people, right? Mm-hmm. So if you got to rotate the same people, you got to save a few for the other cards that are coming up. Like, we're only in July, like they still got a volume that's a big card to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure between that time and this time, they're gonna have another card. So like if Ace and Rum don't make this, I could easily see them main eventing as a traffic card. Which, is
I think it would be a good volume battle. Honestly, I think Ace would do better in that type of setting against Rum Nitty. He struggles, and nobody acknowledges that he struggles. We acknowledge it for almost every other artist, but everybody just so happened to like skip over the fact that he does not get through battles clean.
I had a series when I was regularly blogging called Raise the Stock. right? And I would go over the newer names and what the battles are like, not necessarily, trying to break down the battle, but break down the styles and tell you what about them to watch for, what they can work on. And I remember having a few different, which is how me and Ace kind of got cool. I remember him showing up in the YouTube comments. I remember him knowing that I would repeatedly say, yo, he just need to be more cleaner. This ain't new. Like, anybody that's like, you just now seeing Ace because he sat down for a while. But him being back is like, yo, he's had this issue where him rhyming, I don't know if it's the multis he choosing or the cadence or the fact that he just talks fast or what it is, but he cannot get through a clean 3 round, should I say, for nothing. I don't know what that's about, but you're not by yourself, Lo, and noticing that. That's
why it's crazy to me to put him on a Summer Madness stage and just expect that it's gonna go away. And I feel like he get graded on the curb a lot, and I don't feel like maybe it's some politics that got in the way of A Verb and Swamp. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe money was an issue, or maybe they just couldn't come to an agreement. But it's like I feel like Verb not the most promising candidate, but I don't know. I still just feel like that matchup on Summer Madness is a better matchup than Nitty and Ace.
Randomly, when you said Volume, my brain said it would be dope to see Real Sick versus Rum Nitty in a Volume.
Yeah. No.
I would like that too.
I don't know. I like Trez versus Real Sick as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that too.
Now I had to run back to my phone. Fat Boy, Real Sick versus Nitty in a Volume.
That would be fire, right?
That would be
pretty crazy. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They got other events. And I'm sure, like, if Ace and Rum aren't one of the surprise battles for Summer Madness, they're gonna headline like a lesser card, but be the top billing on that card. So it's like somewhat of a trade off. Like, I'm not on Summer Madness, but I'm a main event for a URL card. That's how they'll look at it. Unfortunately,
I know how to get that battle. I'm an inbox Lex. You can get Rum Nitty to battle Real Sick on our battle.
Well, Lex wants A-War versus Real Sick on our battle. That's like his dream battle on there. That's what he told me. So he wants A-War versus Real Sick.
Mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at that. Okay, here's another thing. So apparently, like it has happened so many times, URL has made a mistake and something aired to the public that shouldn't have aired to the public, I'm guessing. So they released a flyer that had Geechee Gotti versus Rex on the flyer for Summer Madness. We mad at that? Like, that a surprise battle you happy for if it happens? Because we also know Rex about to battle Big K. Big K about to have a lineup that's so crazy.
He got it crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can do to stop him from winning Cody at this point, unless he just flat out losing. Like,
that's crazy.
Big K versus Rex and Mook in the same. Has anybody battled Rex and Mook in the same year?
Damn. Let's talk about
it. Was one other person. It's one other person. I know they know. Go ahead, give me the facts, J Smo. I know you know.
Hey, back to Big
Clips.
Clips. Of course, it's Clips.
Clips battle Mook.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Clips battle Mook? What the fuck was that?
Clips ain't battle Mook yet.
J Smo, who is it?
J Smo dropping the ball.
No, that wasn't J Smo. That was Crip. That was Crip.
Let me call France real quick. You know what's going on?
I'm about to inbox
somebody has.
No, nobody. It was gonna be. I think it was gonna be easy, but the Mook battle never happened.
Oh yeah, he was.
Oh, maybe it was that.
He was. He's supposed to battle Mook. Was that last Summer Madness?
No, the one before that.
What card was that?
That was that Drake card.
That was a Drake card.
Yeah, Drake card. You're right. What happened to that? I remember clearly on this show, we was like, yo, do we want to see the Drake card every year? It should happen once a year, right? Like the same month, October.
Yo,
we ain't seen Drake sense. That nigga about to go on tour. He don't give a fuck about battle rap right now.
He is on tour.
He did his little favor. He said, "I'm out of here, Smack. I ain't got time."
No, I'm giving niggas money. Fuck out of here.
Niggas fighting in caffeine studios and shit. He ain't got time.
Yeah, niggas going crazy.
Like it's super ghetto over here.
Oh, Big K is about to.
Hey, but I like I like Geechee versus Rex. I ain't gonna lie. I've been wanting to see. Yeah, I've been wanting to see if Rex is gonna You see Rex on his workout shit. He seemed like Rex trying to like have a second run. Like he sounds like he's trying to get back in his bag.
I know when he like a clone.
Yeah, when he battled that 16-year-old dude, he fucking spazzed on Lil.
He did. He kicked his fucking ass.
Kicked his ass. I can't
even believe he was talking to Shorty like that. Like
he was talking to that nigga. Like he was.
Yeah.
I thought that was Geechee he was battling. Why you talking to him?
Yo, fat.
Like that's a child.
Your mother should have swallowed you. Like, god damn.
Yo, the obvious shit though is Geechee talking to Rex about being Crip.
Tay-Rock battled Mook and Rex in the same year.
Did he?
I remember he battled Rex on was that Battle Academy?
Yeah, that's when Rex be dressing crazy, bro. His stomach was out. It was getting wild up there. Nigga bent over in front of the crowd, his butt came out, all kinds of shit was going on in that battle. Hey, yo, Rex, you gotta really
Jay Small said Rex was in the Rex battle was in 2019. The
hold
was
on.
in 2020.
Nah, that's when Tay-Rock was standing close to Rex, and Rex had his back turned to Rex. Rex was looking over his shoulder back up at Tay-Rock, like, yo, bro, what is happening right now in this battle, bro?
Rex was on bullshit.
That shit was looking cringy as hell.
Rex only turn around and look at you if you say something about dude that stole his chain. He'd be like, that nigga died. He's dead.
They was selling the shit out that. The promo for that was crazy. That was crazy. The Tay-Rock was going to fuck off. You thought I wasn't leaving with these? Remember the chain shit? Tay-Rock, he's losing his mind, bro. He is alive. The nigga that took your chain, he is alive. Remember that shit?
Yeah, Tay-Rock was wild, man. He was going crazy for that fake ass chain. Like,
hey, yo, what?
That's
crazy.
Jay Smo said even if Rex get his delivery together, god damn it, I just don't know if the material is there for 3 rounds.
Shit, I think it's been there. I think we've seen glimpses of it, like against Easy. I feel like he has some shit against Easy.
I think he did real good against Easy.
Rex did so good versus Easy. Still not convinced that was just a clear win.
Right.
I'm going to tell the truth. And Easy's my guy. Like, I'm not going to hold you, but
yo, fat boy, what
Rex
are you doing?
Go watch the footages. Rex was wildin'. Rex was wildin'. He was wildin'. Bro.
Wildin'. I'm about to watch that battle today.
Yo, watch them. Just listen to Rex, bro. He's really up there putting on a fucking show. It was super entertaining. I don't care what nobody say. Rex was going. He was going off.
It was for sure entertaining. I just had Easy clearly winning though.
Yeah, I got Easy winning, but man, we ain't gonna stop playing like Rex wasn't up there cooking.
I do think Rex got a chance in this Big K battle because it's 90-second rounds, and Rex in 90 seconds can say that's like his mode right there.
That's Big T. That's Big T.
The battle is only 90 seconds.
Well, yeah, because they doing it like the old grind time style. Like they're doing 90-second.
And they got 28 battles on the card, damn near. Like,
yes.
He said silence. You don't even know your clap.
Know your clap.
Oh
That's my shit, that boy. I love that.
Yo, Big T died so bad.
Yeah,
who said that?
Yeah, what Dre said, no time for filler. I agree.
God, damn. Rex said that to Big T when they did the slaughterhouse shit.
You don't even know you clap. That's my that Rex right there is my favorite battler of all time.
Yo, Small Room Rex might be one of the most dangerous niggas in the world.
Nigga could not be fucked with, bro.
Don't play. Maybe on that stage you got a shot, but in a small room, bro, turn the clock on. You about to get smoked.
Turn the clock on. Put Rex in the light work, he might fucking
Yeah, Rex in the light work is like God tier. That might be too much for everybody. Like, yo, bro, don't go up there playing.
Never forget what he did to Cortez on Total Slaughter. That shit.
Oh my god.
That shit,
bro. Crazy. Cortez.
Y'all remember Cortez?
Y'all remember Cortez? Shout out to the boy. All right. What else we got? We done here?
Yeah, we done.
I think we done.
We talked about a lot. Last week we were struggling to get a show out. This week it's way too much stuff to talk about. Like, dang.
Yeah, the culture back lit because we ain't even mentioned Tay Rock. He got his little card. Oh
yeah.
He got it's fair ones. Okay, so this say fair ones. These are one rounders.
Probably.
So Tay Rock,
I don't know, but the lineup
deal,
is
Lady
crazy.
Caution. It's Tay Rock, Real Deal, Lady Caution, Shay Rack, JC versus Caswell, Cortez versus City Towers, Emerson Kennedy versus Excel,
that's the
Snake
one.
Eyes versus News, Jack Boy Main versus Top Floor Lut.
Ooh.
That's another goodie. Not Top Floor Loot. Top Floor Loot.
Well, shit, whatever.
I thought it was Lut too. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Dot versus Geechee Michi.
Classic after classic after classic.
Steel versus Steel. Top Floor Mars versus Blanco.
Top Floor must be a group or something. Like, what is all these?
Philly shit, I believe.
Chuck 50 versus Prezi.
Bro, if y'all don't know about Top Floor Loot, you missing out. It's a game you don't really know about.
Didn't he just battle Danny?
That's what I was gonna say. I just watched that battle. Yeah,
that was a good battle. That was a good battle.
Facts.
Top Floor Loot, he got the energy.
Where's Tay Rock having his event at?
In Philly.
It is.
Okay,
it looks like that's gonna stream on Caffeine too. Yes, in
Caffeine
Philly.
love Tay Rock, boy. I know they love
Doors
Tay-Rock.
open at 1, event starts at 2, admission $40 until 4 p.m.
So my question is, with these Caffeine, like with John doing, and what is this all going to be on their actual channels, or just under the URL channel umbrella, like they just did for Gates of the Garden and OSBL?
More than likely, it's going to be on URL
umbrella. Because I think OSBL did the same thing. They pulled up on URL's channel, so I would imagine other artists want their shit seen, and what bigger platform than URL. So
yeah, they got over 1 million subscribers over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
they what?
That don't really work though. Like, it's just they gonna come and watch it and say, "Cool, thanks." Like that people think that shit transfer over, but it don't.
Well, you gotta pay for it still, so you ain't getting it for free. You gonna, unless you subscribe to the app, you gonna get a discount. But if you want to see that motherfucker, you gonna pay $25.
URL got 1 million subscribers on.
Yeah, they hit that number last year on Caffeine.
Yeah, they had 1 million.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it would only make sense to Jay Smo said they got 1.3 now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, shit. What better place to air these? Like, some of these artists that are on these smaller cards for our smaller leagues, they're newer. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you will want to expose them to as big of an audience as possible. I feel like
URL. I'm gonna say this again. URL. Y'all dropping the ball. It's money to be made. Y'all need a down memory lane type show on the app. Y'all need to find battle rappers from back in the day and get them to talk about behind the scenes shit or what went into certain battles, so we can hear stories about what happened in certain events things you don't really know that made the events. That's easy money to get niggas to sit down.
We don't want to just hear it in battle rap rounds. We want to hear them sit down and actually talk about it.
Yes, and you can turn it into
while watching like some of their old battles or old clips, old interviews they may have had, and just have them talk about whatever experience was at that time. That would be really dope.
And that ain't gonna do nothing but run the numbers up on YouTube on old videos and make people go back and watch the shit. Like, y'all missing out, bro. This app is
because like when a good example is when what is it? Ruin Your Day do those sit downs. He did a sit down with Hollow on some battle. I think it was Calico and Lux, but Hollow was giving all kind of behind the scenes stuff and talking about how it was supposed to be him and Lux and how him and Calico had this conversation, and before he knew it, he seen the announcement and what happened in the building. So it's like they was there to watch the battle, but he was giving all type of behind the scenes stuff from back then. So
here's another little nugget, right? Just for example, a lot of people don't know. I've heard Tay-Rock say the third round him and Surf had that you didn't get to hear when they battled K-Shine and DNA the first time. They didn't change that third. That's the same third round that they had from the first battle when they battled them the second time on what is that, Unfinished Business or whatever it was? Whatever that card was called. That could have been a 30. We didn't get to hear that round, that first battle. Mm-hmm. So they used the same third in the second round. It's like, but you want to know stuff like that. A lot of people don't know that. So they dropping the ball, man. Like that's
especially about a lot of the older stuff, because a lot of older stuff had real like storylines to it. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap was more fresh back then, so it's
you get to hear about
social media wasn't as big. Oh yeah, definitely.
I know. Recently, I heard. I think B Magic was on Letterman, and he was talking about how he was super unconfident about his material for Conceited.
Right.
And like he said, that Rock was just like on him, like, nah, bro, come on, rap that shit again. Keep practicing. Like he was there, actually, sparring with him, making sure he had his shit right.
Yeah, he said Tay-Rock is the reason he got through that battle. Yeah, that was fire.
Shit like
but
that.
You don't get to know shit like that unless y'all give them a chance to sit down and tell the stories of what happened. Yo, you could fucking market a whole series of that on Netflix. The battle rap fans is gonna pull up to watch that shit. Mm-hmm. It's like
especially if you get a good interviewer, like do like one of them sit down confessional styles where it's just like a light, they sitting on a stool. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe somebody's behind the camera asking them questions, but you can't hear them.
The perfect person to have host that and ask the questions is France. He know everything. He's gonna know exactly what to ask about and why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually,
or my dog Ledge. My dog Ledge.
Ledge would be great for that.
Well, yeah, I was amazing. I was actually working on that.
If you watched, if y'all familiar with on YouTube, Soft White Underbelly, it's a if they did them style like interviews, like not fully, but like you know what I'm saying, where the person just kind of going on talking about the old, especially with certain battlers who can really go back. It's like some history. Like they can get that style where you don't really always necessarily hear the interviewer, the battler.
That's
just
perfect example.
So,
real.
So I was working on that, and Ref was editing it. I just feel like it might be a little dated because this was the COVID era when this happened. It was like behind the scenes with I want to say 12 different battlers. Easy, but this was like Easy when he was with URL. So I don't know if his answers would change now. But I was asking like real questions like about mental health and battle rap, shit that people don't speak about, just behind the scenes shit. When was the first time y'all all got paid for a battle? Like really like just good questions. It was like Real Deal, Loso, A-Ward, RX, Easy, Bill Collector. I had like a whole bunch of people.
You actually filmed it, or this was like in the process?
No, it like it's done. Like all the questions and answers are done. Me and Ref, I gave it to Ref, but then I don't know, just time went by, and now we just talked recently. He's like, "Do you still want this?" Like I was like, I don't know. Should I still? I'll probably still drop it though.
Put it on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, I'll probably put it on YouTube.
You know us. We will help you promote that shit. Like, we got you.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and then I also had this in mind to do like what Lo was talking about, like just. With JC and Chilla, because that's my favorite battle of all time, my personal favorite. I haven't watched a battle more than that.
They could even do that too, like have a like it's the interview is between, like, say for instance, the JC Chilla battle. You interviewing them both, but they not, it's separate interviews. And then when you edit it, you put it together, you giving a perspective on that time with that battle. What, just whatever type of question. That's why you need a person that could really, I feel like an EK work with URL on a lot of different stuff. I feel like he would be like a good person to set the scene up for that. And all interviews don't have to be that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's a bunch of different avenues you could take. You can mix it up. Like, you could do that 2 people style edited interview, but they separate, or you can just do one person who just breaking down some history.
You can have the other battle rappers sit down and also talk about what they remember about that time, like how important the battle was and the impact it had on them. Like, I'm sure some niggas started battle rapping because of that fucking battle. Like, you never know,
like documentary style.
Yeah,
like it can be that. It's a lot of ways that
it would be great, even if it's not on the app. Battle rap need more avenues, especially in this era where all we getting is a bunch of negativity and shit, where niggas is arguing and going crazy over stupid shit. Just give us another avenue to talk about. Did y'all watch the episode of whatever they would call it, right? Did y'all watch that? And then we come on the show and talk about the episode and the stuff we heard. Like, it just gives you more content. And it's sure to turn a profit for them. You ain't gonna do nothing but make money off of that.
Yeah,
niggas watching the bloggers. You gonna watch that too.
And it's the thing. To be honest, you don't even gotta limit it to URL. Like, it's a lot of history in battle rap. Like, go grab some of them guys that from KOTD. They can tell their story. You know what I'm saying, about a time of big battles in history. Like the fucking Shotty P. Somebody that, you know what I'm saying, from a certain era. Like, it don't necessarily have to be all URL foundation. Like, battle rap got a lot of history.
You saying that just made me think a dope ass documentary would be people's experiences with Pat Stay. That would be fucking fire to hear.
They could do, somebody can host. It could be like a whole documentary or a series where they just do a bunch of sit downs with people who battle him, what was going on at that time, and just explanation that. And then, of course, that's gonna come with like personal stories. Like, some of that shit is like rich battle rap history. Like, it's like a lot of stories behind some of the battles and the things that was going on and the leagues being built up and real grudge matches back then. Like, I don't know. That shit would be really fire.
Y'all got
URL, call us. We can help y'all. We can help y'all.
Sounds like the Ledge was already on the verge of doing similar shit.
Right.
Yeah, no, I was gonna do just JC and Chilla, but Chilla was supposed to come for the Crucible, but he didn't make it. I was gonna shoot with both of them just to talk about that battle, because that was like a legendary battle.
Know what's crazy is EK did a similar. I don't know why this never came out. He sat down with the members of the Goonies separately and was like interviewing them. It was at one of the events out there, and
that would be crazy too, bro.
I seen the actual still shots, so he would have like one of them sitting in a different setting and sitting under a red light, another one sitting in another setting, sitting under a green light on the couch, and this one sitting on stairs, this one sitting on a bar stool. But like each setting, he's interviewing them separately, and he was supposed, I don't know what happened. He was supposed to edit the interview together to talk about the Goonies history.
That would be fire, like to find out how they became friends and like who met who first and how all that came together. Like, bro, it's a lot of stuff battle rap could be doing.
Yo, I don't know if y'all I don't know. This is not quite a documentary, but he does the yeah, that was crazy. But he does the that was crazy. I was just trying to move on. Yeah, but no, he does. It's a dude from England, Rap Redux. He does those like.
Oh yes, he
does good shit too.
He's amazing. Like the story of Sue Surf, the story of Miss Hustle, 40 Bars, the story of UK battle rap.
Is that the one that's the one that did like the master, not that master, but like the punchline, the art of punchline, stuff like that?
I'm not sure. I know he did. I know he did one for women's battle rap, like Queen of the Ring and shit like that. He's amazing. His name is Jafe. Like I met him a couple of years ago, and he asked me what did I think about this series. I told him he should run it, and he did, and that shit took off. Like Surf retweeted it and everything, and that shit was like it got a lot of views and everything. So Rap Redux, if you want to get like your history and knowledge up on the culture, like fuck with him, man.
He might need the help with the shit we was just talking about. He might need to be involved in it. Somebody like you need historians and people who know what other fans gonna care about, the shit you want to hear about from behind the scenes and shit. So
we just did a make URL great again campaign just now.
We gonna cut a clip and tag them niggas. Listen, I'm all for it. I don't gotta make a dollar off of it. I just want to see it.
It would be dope. But anyway, we over time, bro. We about to go.
Who auntie is that? I gotta go.
Liz, we appreciate you pulling up.
No, for sure. Appreciate y'all.
See you next weekend.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I think all y'all niggas done followed me or something, but I can't find you niggas on Twitter except for Fat Boy. So if y'all on there.
You can't find me on Twitter. I've been the same nigga on Twitter.
I don't know. I gotta find y'all. But I will DM you because the people just made your pass while we were talking. So I'm gonna send that to you.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Yeah. So, I appreciate y'all for sure.
We appreciate you for pulling up, bro.
Y'all be on the lookout for Summer Rain too.
Definitely.
Next week.
Going down July 29th. Doors open at 6:30. Pull out. Pop out. Pull out.
Whoa.
All right, cut the show off. February, we out.
We have no choice but to be out after that. We are gone right now.
Wow, wicked.
Freddie, we out.
Shit.
We definitely out of here, Lola. Sheesh.
We out. Dutch. Dutch. Is we out, Dutch?
Oh, brother.
Lo, you good?
Dutch, please cut the show off. Please cut the show off, Dutch.